said that you were the one who arranged it?
I did.
Why would you do that?
You gotta trust the ones you love. And I figured it should start with me.
And you're really okay with this?
Well, I didn't say that. But look at me, Lulu. I've got everything. I got a career. I got a great wife. I got 2 amazing kids. And Jason, he's got nothing. I mean, he's looking at a prison sentence. I mean, how can I deny him a friend like Elizabeth?
Thank you for helping Logan.
Well, you're welcome, but it's on Logan to thank me, not you.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he's grateful, but that doesn't mean he won't take advantage.
Oh, let me guess. You're warning me off of Logan, too. Well, take a number because I've already heard it from my brother, my stepmother, and the entire Quartermain family.
Hey, I know Logan more than any of you.
And you're supposed to be his friend, so back off. If I'm going to hang out with him, I'm going to hang out with him.
Logan can be dangerous.
Dangerous how?
Well, you remember when he beat up Spinelli and forcibly kissed you? All right, when things go wrong, Logan tries to dig his way out of it and ends up making it worse. All right, like that when he manhandled you.
Okay, Logan has done some stupid things, but I've done stupid things.
Yeah, he acted without thinking. He doesn't back off. He just pushes harder and ends up making everything worse.
Okay, you've known Logan longer than I have. If he's that terrible, why are you still friends with him?
I'm just saying it's a pattern, Lulu. All right, he likes you. He wouldn't want to hurt you, but he might. It's just better if you stay away.
Lulu,
Oh, sit wherever you want.
you haven't answered any of my calls.
I've been really busy lately. The Quartermains are all over me about going straight home after work.
Since when are you paying attention to them? You must be private nurse.
I'm not your private anything. Look, I'm really glad that you healed and you didn't die, but it's over.
Didn't feel it over when we kissed.
Yeah, about that. That was a mistake, and I'm really sorry that I led you on, but let's just agree not to see each other ever again, okay?
Then why are you blowing me off?
No, honey. Shelly's ready, but I gotta make the store run. I'll be fast.
I got it. It's gonna get really busy here.
Oh my God, I cannot believe you let a loser like Baldwin talk you into dumping me.
This has nothing to do with Scott.
Then what?
You're great. It's all me.
Oh, come on, Lulu. That's the oldest excuse in the book.
You want the truth? Okay. It is you. Logan, Coop warned me about you, and he knows you better than anyone, and he has no reason to lie to me.
Good. You can clear this up for us.
Oh, Logan, don't.
Why don't you tell Lulu that she's just misunderstood that supposed warning you gave her about me?
Where the hell do you get off warning Lulu to stay away from me? You do things without thinking about who can get hurt. Now, Lulu can't handle that. That is not your call to make. She made her own choice, all right? Now, at least she had the facts. Facts? What facts? What did you tell her? Details, all right? It's just that you're trouble that she doesn't need. Now, if you care about Lulu, you'll let this go.
Get away from him! You just proved that Coop was right. Now go before I call the cops. All How's the injury?
A limb blown off is an injury.
Well, I bet you wouldn't use a dirty sock to stop the bleeding. Sit. I have bandages. I feel like this is my fault. I shouldn't have told Logan what you said.
Well, don't apologize, all right? I should have given you a heads up a lot sooner.
I saw how he sucker punched you. He was worse than wrong. He took a cheap shot, which is what a coward does. I don't understand how he can be so awful one minute and then... I mean, was I imagining it, or does he have his good moments, too?
Yeah, well, Logan can be okay, all right? But then he can turn on you.
Taxi.
Logan, I can't talk right now. We got a new shipment. I have to price and rack everything.
Speaking of rack, do you know where your boyfriend is? He's with Lulu. You see, Coop and I got in this little scuffle, and Lulu got really, really protective about Coop. When I left, they were nursing each other's wounds.
Logan saved my life in Iraq, and I can't forget that. All right, but there's a lot about him that's trouble. I mean, I don't know if that comes from a messed up childhood or what.
Well, Like maybe what happened in Iraq?
That's for him to tell you. We've all done things that we're not proud of.
You too?
Yeah, you bet.
Oh, okay, let me help you. Hang on.
Get the hell away from him.
Where do you get off warning Maxie about me and Coop?
She is dating a guy. I figure she has a right to know their boyfriend's messing around.
Oh, please, this has nothing to do with Maxie. You're just pissed at Coop for warning me about you, and so you're trying to get even by telling Maxie that something's going on between us?
It's like I wasn't far off. You were just up in the guy's room, weren't you?
And if I was, how is that any of your business?
Oh, come on, Lulu. The guy's playing with you.
That's actually funny coming from you.
What is that supposed to mean?
You have been playing me from day one. Acting like God's gift one day and then the next day some poor misunderstood vet, and I actually almost bought it. I wanted to believe that underneath all that attitude was a decent guy worth getting to know, and then you go and pull something like this? Why? Do you want me to hate you? Because it's actually working.
I ain't the one working you here.
Right, Coop is.
Why do you think he keeps feeding you all that garbage about how dangerous I am?
Maybe because Coop's a decent guy who doesn't want to see me get hurt.
Are you really that blind? All right, Coop likes you, okay? He saw us getting close and he didn't like it, so he tried to scare you off. Why do you think he keeps telling you about the supposed horrible thing I did over in Iraq?
Well, judging how you just attacked Coop, I would say it was more than something you supposedly did.
You know what? I was not going to stand there and let that guy trash me. You're the one good thing that I've got.
Oh, God, save the act. I don't believe a word you say.
Because of Coop? Lulu, the guy just wants you all to himself.
Oh, great. Let's settle this once and for all. Logan thinks that you have a thing for me. Is that true?
I'm with Maxie.
I told you.
Okay, do you honestly expect him to admit his feelings for you when his girlfriend's standing right behind him?
We need to talk. Alone. What is wrong with you saying all that stuff about me and Lulu while Maxie's standing right there?
I'm just returning the favor, pal. You want me to lay off? Stop trying to scare Lulu away from me.
I told you to leave Lulu alone.
Who the hell are you to tell me to do anything?
Somebody who doesn't want to see Lulu get hurt.
Hey, I would never hurt her.
Yeah, that's what you say now. And then something happens and you lose it. All right, I know what you're capable of, Logan. I saw you in Iraq.
Listen to me. Okay, that has nothing to do with this.
Sure it does. If only because you're still mad at yourself. All right, don't take it out on Lulu Spencer.
I would never do anything to that girl. I care a lot about her. She's one of the first people I found that I can actually be myself around.
If you really cared about her, you tell her what happened over there. Let her decide if she still wants to be with you.
Listen, I'm really sorry about, the way I've been acting, fighting with Coop and dragging Maxie into this, and even being rude to Spinelli. The last thing I want to do is ruin my chance with you.
Well, I accept your apology, but this whole mess just proves that we're no good for each other.
I scared you.
I hate it when you go crazy like that, and I'm starting to think that I'm the trigger. I set you off.
No, that's not it, Lulu. I like you too much, all right? And I try too hard to impress you, and then I end up doing just the opposite. And about the war, all right? I don't want what I did over there to ruin my chance with you.
We don't have a chance.
Well, we got a real problem. I'm not going to give up on us.
Well, you should. For your sake as well as mine, because I can tell you with complete conviction that we shouldn't be together. And I have absolutely zero interest in seeing you ever again.
See, you were just as stubborn as I am. But lucky for us, I had the perfect solution. You know, you could actually try and have some fun while we're...
Yeah, don't push your luck. It was already hard enough to convince myself to come over here, so let's just go over the rules. If I win, you leave me alone. If I lose...
Right? I take you out on a date, that's it.
One date.
One date. And I know this is where I'm supposed to say something stupid like, one date's all you're going to need with me. I'm not going to do that. No, I'm serious. I'm not going to do that this time, okay? Because I always sabotage myself. The only thing I want to do tonight is prove to you that I'm not as bad as you think I am.
I knew that you couldn't be trusted. When we made this bet, you never told me that you were the reincarnation of Minnesota Fats.
How do you know about Minnesota Fats?
I'm Luke Spencer's daughter. I'm required to know lots of random cultural trivia.
And Scott Baldwin's bastard son. I had to learn how to survive. 8 ball here, put dinner on the table quite a few nights. But, Lulu, don't give up, sweetheart. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you're not going to lose.
Let's give him a tough shot.
You just did that on purpose.
What? And let you win? I don't think so.
You don't think that I can win on my own.
See, this is a lose-lose for me, okay? If I win, I've hustled you, and that's totally unfair. And if I lose, well, then I'm bailing out on the date.
Now, are you?
See? Spencer, you are impossible to please.
That's right. Don't you forget it. Well, this is clearly all my fault. I should have asked if you were a good pool player before we made the bet. But being a hustler, you wouldn't have told me the truth anyway.
See, now you're catching on.
Okay, so that's the bet. You outsmarted me, and I deserve to be hustled, so I am in. One date. When's it gonna be?
How about right now?
I hate to admit this because I've lived in Port Charles my whole life, but I have never been to Vista Point.
Yeah, I happened on to it when I was hiking. It looks like some kind of landmark or something that everybody forgot about.
I need to start working out though, because I got completely out of breath hiking up here.
That 100% humidity ain't helping you any. Maybe this is a bad idea for the first date.
Oh, it beats being wedged against the back wall of the Catacomb Club.
I'll give you that.
What's that? Too bad I didn't bring any water. But there's zero chance of a fountain being up here.
Oh, I think I can do a little better than that. It's gonna be so damn hot. Maybe we should have the date at the beach.
You know, my parents lived all over the world before I was born. Actually, they lived in Texas. Now that I think about it, that's where Lucky, my brother, was born.
Really? Where at?
Someplace close to Mexico, I think. My dad used to sneak over the border. He would talk about these great clear channel radio stations you could hear late at night. And they lived in Ireland and Turkey and London and Canada. Anyway, they went camping a lot. And they had these great stories. You know, they'd see a couple bears, and my mom fell in a creek, and my dad stepped on a hot marshmallow and hopped around. You know, family stuff. But even when Lucky was born, they would go camping a lot. And my dad used to say he would take me when I was older. But it never happened. I wish it did. But I don't know, it's something that I'll never get back, so who cares about the weather? You gave me something that I've always wanted.
I brought 2 types of salsa. Regular and scorching hot.
Whoa. You do not expect me to believe that you actually made these?
I'm no gourmet cook, but there are 5 things that I know how to make. 5. All right, and salsa is one of them.
Why salsa?
Salsa's practically a religion where I grew up in Texas. But I'm telling you, be careful, okay? Because this stuff is really, really hot.
Yeah, I'm a Spencer. We all love hot food. I don't care.
Okay.
Oh my God.